What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mystery Box Monday! Yes, how is everybody today? I hope you are all doing well. Kind of running a little bit late tonight. I mean, it's, what is it? 10:48. Yeah, I am running very late today. So what we have in the box today is some flea market finds from the weekend. Yes, I went to the markets finally over the weekend. Got there at, what time was that? It's like 7 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock in the morning or something like that. It was so early, it was ridiculous. But yeah, finally got back to the market and I picked up this huge bag of cars. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through as many as possible. I'm going to try and get this to be a little bit of a shorter episode, just because of how late I'm starting. I really hope you don't mind. And I will try to make up for it next week. I think next week I'm going to record on Sunday, late at night on Sunday, about this time at night on Sunday, and try and have a early episode for you on Monday morning. Yes, doing these episodes so late at night has really become a little bit too hard lately, so I think that I'm going to have to try and record at any other point during the week or over the weekend for the upcoming Monday episodes, rather than leaving it until this time of night on Monday when, well, it's supposed to be released on a Mystery Box Monday, but as you know, it's always late. So yeah, put it in the comments below if you would like me to have an earlier episode, or to continue at this time and have the occasional very late uploads. Yeah, we'll start off with today's episode with this pretty cool looking little Peugeot. Very nice looking car. I do quite like the little pink accents on there. It's got the Peugeot on the side there, the old school wheels with a lot of suspension, because, well, this is a Majorette, and Majorette are the kings of suspension, if you ask me. I love their work. Yeah, Peugeot 405 MI16. I don't believe that has anything to do with it. I think it's just a Peugeot 405. I do quite like the old Majorette cars. This one comes with the lensed lights. I like how it has the two-tone effect with this, or three-tone effect really. It's got the silver bumper. It's got that pink little detail on the side there and wrapping around the front there. Nice little separation there. Pretty cool. I do like that. Lens headlights on the front. The opening doors are always fun. So yeah, not a bad little find for today. And a proper interior. Dodgy steering wheel, but yeah, not terrible. But I think that because of the age, I think that works out. So yeah, you'll have to let me know what you guys think of the old Majorettes. I do quite enjoy them. Next up, we will go for a Jag. Yes, this is an old Matchbox Jaguar XJ220. I already do have this in my collection, but I picked this up from one of the, well, actually he is the better Hot Wheels and Matchbox seller at the markets, so it was very nice to see. Jim from Red Trucks also has been to visit him and checked out some of his videos, so yeah, go and check out Jim's channel. It's Red Trucks, TRUX, and have a look at his little collection of fire trucks. Really cool collection he has. Already have this one in the collection, but this one here is in great condition. A little bit of paint chipped off in little spots like that, but that's okay because my version is actually absolutely terrible. This one has the suspension in the wheels as well, and the base is a, what year is this? 1992 copyright. Wow, that's pretty old. Yeah, so pretty good to have one of these. I remember getting my first one of these as a kid back in the early 90s. And yeah, turned into a very chipped and half destroyed version of this. I should dig it out and do a little comparison on the old childhood versions and compare it with the new versions that I've been able to pick up. This one here is one of the cars that I was actually eyeing off for quite a few visits to the markets. Every time I'd see it, I'd be like, yeah, that's really cool. I do like the look of this. It's an old Cadillac, has those lensed headlights in the front there. Pink Cadillacs are always cool. What kind is this? Cadillac Alante. Yes, there you go. And I love the 90s graphics on the side there too. That is so cool. Same wheels as the Jag with the suspension. And yeah, pretty cool looking little heartbeat and some stripes on the side there. A white interior. Yeah, not too bad at all. Oh, even the rear has the lights kind of partially painted effect, I guess. No, they're not actually painted, they are part of the interior, but that's really, really cool. Kind of like a lensed effect, I guess. There's also a little white line running around there too. Yeah. Last few times I've wanted to pick it up, but I've always passed it off because I've always found something else to pick up. But yeah, the guy does 4 for $10. So I picked up quite a few this week. These are all from the same seller. So yeah, pretty awesome. These ones here, I got, where are they? There's another one, there's another one, and I think there's another one. No, it must just be these three. I have picked these up before. These are part of like a Matchbox collectors series, kind of like your premium kind of collectibles section. But these were loose and they were still in fantastic condition. So as mentioned, picking up cars for 4 for $10. These were 3 of the cars. These ones here are like a full deluxe version. I can't quite recall exactly what they are, but as you can see, it has a painted interior as well. So it's very, very cool. Painted details on the side, has rubber tyres, kind of like a real rider tyre, with Goodyear on them. So pretty cool. There's a nice pearl white paint job. There's the front there, headlights painted up there, extra little details painted up there as well. Extra paint around the windows and around the back there. And it says Ray 3 because it's a Corvette Stingray. There we go. Corvette Stingray 3. Awesome. So yeah, pretty cool to be able to pick up some more of these. There's a Dodge Viper there. I think that there was a yellow one as well in this series. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that there was a yellow one. Yeah, I'll have to double check. The Ford Mustang looks really, really cool. It's got a little roll cage in the back there too. Nice painted details. A little bit dirty inside. Even the steering wheel has a little bit of paint on there. Yeah, that is really, really awesome. Cobra on the back, painted tail lights. Even the third brake light is painted up also. Nice wheels as well. Very, very cool. They are different wheels, aren't they? Yeah, just had to double check. Yes, they are definitely different wheels. So that is really, really cool. And the headlight details painted up there. Yeah, very, very nice. Can't quite recall what the series was, but if you want to know, I will have a look and put it in the comments if you'd like to know. There we go, Mustang Cobra. That is awesome. I have to say that is absolutely cool. Love that sparkly blue paint job. And the last one from that set is a Dodge Viper. It's a little bit dirty. It's kind of lost a fair amount of the shine off it. It's got the stripes there in, what was that, silver? Yep. Painted seats and seat belts. Steering wheel has detail. Even looks like even the gear shifter has a bit of red paint on there. Wow, that is awesome. This also has the paint around the window frame like all of the others. Same wheels as the Corvette. Viper on the side there. Just really, really nicely done. And yeah, headlights, badging, all of that painted up there. So cool. And there is the rear. And this one has Venom on the license plate. That is super awesome. Yeah, nice to have those. Alright, let's keep going. Next up we have a BMW Z4. Very, very cool. It also has a little bit of detail on the side there. Nice. A little bit of a lightning bolt style stripe. And number 10 and a Z something on the side there also. lace style wheels, tinted window, brown leather interior or a tan interior, no rear light details, a little Matchbox badge on the rear, and there we go. Yeah, not too bad at all. No headlight or badging detail on the front, unfortunately, and it's a BMW Z4. Oh no, sorry, it's a Z3. There we go, Z3. My mistake. Sorry, guys. I'm sure there was plenty of you yelling at the screen, so I'm very sorry for that. What a cool looking car, though. Next up, we have another old Majorette. Once again, this one also has a little pink striping through the side. That's kind of like a pink episode today. We've got 1, 2, 3 pink cars. This one here also has exploding fireworks on the bonnet there. Very nice shiny silver paint. It has some orange and blue fireworks explosions. Lensed headlights in the front there. See a little Peugeot badge in the center. Awesome. Some more fireworks or paint splatters on the side there. Lots of suspension still, metal base and metal body. There we go, the Peugeot 205 GTI. Awesome. Also has a roll cage, and the tow hook is still intact. Cool. That is very, very cool. And there we go, the back has all the Peugeot and 205 GTI badging. Awesome, same livery on that side. That's cool. I do quite like the look of that. And I do quite like this particular era of Majorette. I think they were quite creative with their kind of like plain old everyday cars. Pop that over there. And now what are we going to get? I'm just trying to have a look in the box. All right, we'll go through these ones quickly. These ones here are kind of all like destroyed, ready for restoration. What does that say? Metallica, the band. I think that's what that's supposed to say. And if that is what it's supposed to say, it is spelt wrong. Anyway, as you can see, the paint has been completely scratched off. It appears to have been gold at one stage. Yellow window. Some stickers over the headlights. A license plate is painted up there, kind of still. And there is this side here. Also looks like it's been through the demolition derbies. Opening doors still work, which is very, very nice. And yeah, and there's all your badging and stuff embossed into the back there. Yeah, it's a little bit half destroyed, but still, it's an old Volvo brick. Kind of the first one of these in my collection, to be honest. I do not believe that I have one of these in the collection at all. Alright, I'm just going to have a quick sneak peek. Oh yes, there was a yellow one. Alright, from that same series we have over there. I knew that there was a yellow car in there of some sort. Yes, it's a yellow Camaro. How cool. Same wheels as on the Mustang, those little star wheels. A little bit of extra details painted on the side there, a black roof. Headlight paint details are very cool. It's actually got two different colours, if you can see that. Nice little effect there. Some black painted vents. You can see inside the interior, it also has the painted details inside there. Extra details on the front there. Yeah, that is really, really cool. See a little bit of extra coloured paint inside there too. And this has Z28 on the license plate. That is awesome. So yeah, I wasn't wrong. There is actually a yellow one of these cars. I believe that there is possibly 10 or 12 cars in total for this particular set. Not entirely sure. I did look at it quite a few years ago, but I can't quite remember at the moment. If anybody knows more about this particular set of cars, please put in the comments. There you go. All those ones there on that top shelf, they're all part of the same series. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but they did come in like a kind of like a display case and everything like that. It was kind of a cool looking little thing. So yeah, pretty awesome to have those loose in the collection now. All right, what have we got in the box? I'm trying to figure out. All right, well, we'll just go through whatever. We'll just go for a mystery. because there's a whole bunch of random stuff in here. This one here is, as you can see, a little bit destroyed, but that's okay because this is from the era of Lesney that I just love. The old original Matchbox Lesney cars. This is a Studebaker Lark Wagonaire. Very, very nice. Still has the old plastic wheels on there. A little bit of paint left on it. Interior is still intact. It is missing the top piece here. I'm not entirely sure what was on top of this, but I thought that this one would look good as a ute. So I might need to chop this off here, make a little thing to cover up the back window and such like that. But yeah, how cool would that be? A little 4-door crewman ute. Very nice. Yeah, as I said, I'm a big fan of this era of Matchbox. Any of the actual Lesney era Matchbox cars are kind of what I like to find. There was a collector at the markets picking up cars, and I did take one of the old Lesney cars out of the collection, which I bundled up to buy, just so that he could have it too. It was an old Rover. It was really cool. It had an opening sunroof on there and everything like that. But yeah, thought I'd share the collecting passion and pass the purchase onto that guy so he could make his friend happy. So very, very cool. As you can see, this is an old Hot Wheels. This is the old Fire Chief Hot Wheels Crack Up. Yeah, a little bit worse for wear. There we go. You see on the side there, that's where you would hit it, and then it would flick around, and then you'd have the damaged side there. I used to have quite a few of these growing up as a kid, but they literally got destroyed because I'd throw them together. I'd launch them from one side of the backyard to the other side, just being a kid. But yeah, pretty cool. Very happy to add this into the collection. Pop that one over there. And we also have this one here. This one here has been painted up, a little bit destroyed, but would be cool for a custom of some sort. So this one here was a taxi. That one is the police, the fire chief. There's a taxi, there's a police car, there's a few race cars as well, which would hit on the side. So that is really, really cool. So yeah, once again, pretty awesome to add into the collection. And where are they? There we go. Yeah. There is one of the cars as well, which has the front impact, and there's also ones which have a rear impact, as far as I know. There was two of these in the pile of cars when I was buying this one, but the other one was missing this front piece, so it wouldn't keep the that section there in the up position. So yeah, just absolutely awesome. I love these things. Old school black wall wheels, crazy looking design, engine in the rear. Just a very, very cool looking vehicle. There we go, there is the base of that. 1983 copyright. And we'll put that there. So yeah, awesome. Crack-ups are very, very cool. Alright, let's keep going. Last couple of cars. There's literally these amount of cars left. So we'll go through them as we go. This is an old Ford Capri. Has the opening bonnet, which is absolutely awesome. There is the engine inside there. Where's the thing? There we go, Matchbox Superfast series. It's got some blue tack on the back there. Ford Capri 1970 copyright. It was a metallic pink kind of color at one stage, so yes, another pink car into the collection. That's pretty funny. But yeah, an old Ford Capri. Once again, another great car, which I was not going to pass up, even though it is kind of half destroyed. What do we got? Next up we have this guy. Oh, it's a Lamborghini. I did not even know that when I bought it. I thought it was just a cool looking space, sci-fi, space age style vehicle. And it's a Lamborghini. That is insane. So yeah, it's a Lamborghini Marzal, 1969 copyright, Superfast series. Lots of working suspension still. Yellow window, looks to be a white interior. That is weird. There's the front headlights, and there is the shape where the Lamborghini badge would be, I assume. And there is that side. I do love this little bubble styling that it's got. It's got weird louvers on the back there too. And there's the license plate and the rear lights. That is just really, really cool. Yeah, did not know that this was actually a licensed Lamborghini kind of car. But I just like sci-fi 1960s style sci-fi vehicles. I reckon they're just absolutely cool looking vehicles. We'll go for this one. Here we have an old Range Rover, Land Rover. So Land Rover 90. And I do believe that this one could have been at one stage one of those color changing cars. The color kind of looks like it's a faded color. So not entirely sure. This has obviously been painted with a red marker of some sort. But the rest of the car looks like it could have been a color changing vehicle. Not entirely sure. Very nice, kind of like a butty yellow, it's a little white panel there, a white plastic roof piece, red bull bar, some more blue marker inside the grille there. But all in all, not terrible condition. All of that stuff will clean off easy enough. So yeah, there you go. Old Land Rover, when is this one from? 1987 copyright. And this is also the first one of these particular castings in the collection. Next up we have another old Majorette. This one is a Datsun 260Z. Wow, that is so old. And you can tell that they're old as well because they're still made in France. Lots of suspension. 260Z was originally a green, emerald green kind of color. But now it is kind of worse for wear. 260 on the side there. Opening doors still work. That is so cool. This one will definitely need to be restored. To be honest, it looks like it's been in a fire. I don't know if anybody's ever seen a burnt out vehicle where it's kind of like the roof and the doors and kind of like parts of it will look burnt and charred like this, and the front and some parts will still have the paint on the car. So yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Maybe this one can stay as it is, just because it looks like it's been in a fire. That's cool. Still got the tow bar on the back with that little plastic cover in place as well, so very, very cool. Yeah, not bad at all. The interior kind of looks like that glow-in-the-dark color white. I'm pretty sure it doesn't glow in the dark, but it's just that same sort of color. What do we got left? Yep, last two cars. Last two cars for today's episode. So, yeah, not too bad. We'll go for this one first. I do believe I have one of these in the collection already, but I'm sure that it's also in just as bad condition as this. There we go. It's a Ford Group 6. Lesney era once again. Kind of like a... I don't know. It's not a very nice color green anymore, which probably was nice when it was original, but yeah, kind of half destroyed. I like the engine in the back there, nice and shiny. Hard to see inside the interior on the camera, but it does look very cool off camera, just in case you were wondering. So yeah, very, very awesome. And the last car for today is a little Mazda MX-5. How awesome does this look? This one here does not actually say very much on there, but you can see that the wheels... Is that even a real Hot Wheels? So I'm just trying to read that. For some reason, this looks like a fake Hot Wheels. Look at those terrible wheels. They've actually got grooves in them and everything. I have not seen any wheels like that before. But yeah, the casting itself does look like a real Hot Wheels. Because I have a few of these in the collection. I'm not entirely sure now. I don't know. I'm very, very confused. If anybody has any information on this casting with this kind of like It's like an orangey kind of color with a pink interior and these weird off-road treaded tires. Yeah, if anybody has any information, please put in the comments. Purple and blue striping on the side there. I am very, very confused on this now. Tiny little lensed headlights on there as well. So apparently this is a Hot Wheels, although that really does not look like a Hot Wheels logo. I don't know, but there we go, guys. The last car of today's episode has now gotten me incredibly confused. Is this a genuine Hot Wheels? It's got good weight. It's got a metal base and a metal body. But for some reason, that Hot Wheels badge there looks very, very badly done. So, yeah, if anybody has any information on this weird looking Mazda MX-5, chuck it in the comments, please. But yeah, there you go. A very, very cool car, nonetheless, in fantastic condition as well. Yeah, I've never seen these wheels, so I don't know if that's a particular thing from a series. So if anybody knows anything about this car, please, please, please put it in the comments below. All right. There we go, guys. Yeah, kind of stretched out the episode to be as long as a normal episode, so pretty cool for that. We were able to have a nice detailed look at all of those cars, and I'll give you a little bit of a sneak peek for next week's episode. Yes. Next week's episode has already started to be accumulated, which is why I can actually record the episode at any point now, because it's all right here in this pile. So I'm going to do that, and yeah, put in the comments below if you would like to have the episodes, the daily Monday episodes, not the daily episodes, the weekly Monday episodes early on the morning for me, rather than in the middle of the night and releasing it on what is generally a Tuesday for me. So yeah, if you'd like me to flip the schedule a few hours earlier, yeah, put in the comments. And until next week, I want you to take care of yourselves, have a fantastic time, and I'll see you all then. Bye, guys.